Hey everybody, it's Holly here today for Your Next Stamp, and today is preview day of the April release. Today on the blog, there'll be a link to all of the design team members' blogs where you can see a variety of projects created with all of the projects coming from the April release. The April release will be available tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Your Next Stamp store, so you want to make sure you watch out for that. And we'll also be having our blog hop at 10 p.m. as well, where we'll also reveal some more of the projects. So today I'm going to go ahead and start out by showing you a sneak of some of the products that are coming, not projects, products that are coming, and some products I made with the products, so you can kind of see different ways to use the products. So we're going to start out with the gumdrops. Everybody loves the gumdrops. We have a new set of gumdrops, and this is called Enchanted Forest. Kind of goes along with last month's release of Enchanted Garden. This is more of a jewel tone, a darker colors. You've got a nice chocolate brown, an olive green, and a bright blue, and it's got lots of sparkles in it. And the glitter actually in the gumdrop is actually the color, so it's colored glitter in the gumdrop. We've got a new paper pad coming as well. If you've been loving the Your Next Stamp paper pads, you're going to really love this one, especially if you're a coffee lover. It's got lots of different designs. It's got 24 sheets. You get 2 of each design in the 6x6, so that's 12 patterns. And there's lots of fun patterns. And the papers do coordinate, so you have like a stripe pattern, maybe a bold pattern, but the colors go throughout. So there's got lots of different... There's a fun one with coffee cups. And you can see some of these funny faces on the coffee cups, and the coffee rings are also available in some of our other stamps. There's a coffee bean sheet. More stripes with blue in the cocoa color. Pink triangles that match the blue. A mocha background with some hearts, kind of like a plaid, or checked, I guess. Some of those same stripes with the blue. This one has a really fun one. It's got the little bean inside that says coffee. Matches the Thanks a Latte set that we carry in the store. This one here's got some cute faces on some coffee cups. You got a coffee cup and a cold coffee cup. Works really great with the frap set. And then you got some more of the diagonal sets. So it's 12 sheets, or 12 designs and 24 sheets of paper in that pad there. And it's perfect for all of you coffee lovers. I've also got some new die sets to show you. This first one here is called the Bold Alphabet die set. It's got a full alphabet plus 2 punctuations, and it cuts out the little letters. And I believe the letters are... Actually, I have a ruler right here. They are 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by a little over 1/2 inch, like 3/8. It's a good size to create your own words, or you can emphasize words that are in current stamp sets. And then we've also got this fun tag set of 4 stitch tags. This is called the Cool Tag 4 set. And then we've also got a new peekaboo die. This is called the Reverse Scallop, and there's 3 of those in this die set. They make a fun scallop image. You can cut out windows in your card, or you can cut them out separately and use them on your card panel. We've got a great new panel die called Crazy Shapes. This is kind of like an 80s retro, if you kind of think about that, of the fluorescent colors, if you were born in the 80s. So if you're around in the 80s, you'll know what this one kind of looks like with the crazy shape. This would be great for birthday cards too. Lots of fun, bright pieces in the panel. We've got 3 fun stamp sets to show you. First up is Sweet Hummingbird. This is a great floral stamp set that's perfect for watercoloring or coloring with your Copics, or even doing some detail with colored pencils. And you can see it's got a happy birthday sentiment, and then it says, "Hope your day is as sweet as you are." And it's got a cute little hummingbird as well. Cute little hummingbird image. There is also a die available for this set as well. Then we've got another great coffee set. If you've been loving these chicks that have been in several of our stamp sets, we've got coffee ones, and they're literally diving into the coffee cup. You can put the chick with its butt up into the coffee cup. It's got some great sentiments like "Have a beautiful day," "This chick runs on coffee," Coffee and Peeps are the perfect blend, and they've got some little peeps that can float in the coffee cup. This set also has a coordinating die set. And this one is, I think, my favorite from this release, which is One in a Chameleon. This little guy's adorable. This would be great for coloring with your Zig Clean Color markers or just watercolors in general, because you could get a variety of colors. But you can also use your Copic markers for it as well. It's got some really fun sentiments, like you're one in a chameleon, have a colorful birthday, don't ever change, peace dude, you color my world, and thanks for going out on a limb for me. It's got a great little splash and some flowers. So this is a great set, and this also has a coordinating die set available too. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some projects that I created with these products. The first one I've got for you is using the Crazy Panels or Crazy Shapes panel die. I used this die and the One in a Chameleon set to create this card here. And what I did is I created a background piece using some Distress inks in several shades of green, and then I die cut the panel with the Crazy Panel die. Took it out, and then I removed all the little shapes from the panel, and then I die cut another one using some white cardstock, and then I added that to my card panel using some foam tape, and then I inlaid the shapes from that panel inside each one, so there's some height in there. Kind of like playing Operation, because you had to get the little pieces in there. I also stamped the splatter onto the bottom here using the Garden Green ink from Your Next Stamp, and then I stamped Peace Dude. Then I colored the chameleon in with some different Copic markers, and then I cut him out, and then you can see I added a little bit of clear Wink of Stella to him, and then I added some of those olive Enchanted Forest gumdrops to it. So this is a great way to use this panel die, is to put those colors behind it. You could also use it as a shaker card if you wanted to put some foam tape in between all the little openings, and then fill it with some sea beads or some sequins. And then what I did is, because I had an extra piece left over, I took my original panel, used it like a reverse, and I attached that to a white card panel. And then I stamped the sentiment at the bottom, and then I stamped another chameleon. This time I colored him with the Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. Cut him out, and then I added several of the shades of green of the gumdrops from several different collections, so it kind of blended in with the background. So you can always use, no matter what you do to that panel, you're always going to have two. So it's a great way to get two uses out of one. And then the Sweet Hummingbird stamp set, I decided to mix it up with the Reverse Scallops Peekaboo dies, these dies here. I decided to go ahead and do some spotlighting, the spotlighting technique. So you can kind of see here where I stamped my whole image, added the sentiment and the little bird with the ink, and then I went ahead and stamped it again. And then I used the scallop, reverse scallop, I used the middle size one here, to cut that out, and then I just colored in just that image, and then I added it with some foam tape. And it's called the spotlighting technique because you're spotlighting just one part of the image with your color. You could also do some reverse spotlighting where this piece here is just black and white and then the rest of it's colored. Lots of different options, but that's also another way you could use these peekaboo dies. Instead of just creating a window in your card, you can use it as to cut out your image and make it pop up. So that's that one there, the Sweet Hummingbird. And then I also went ahead and used our Coffee Chicks because these guys are super cute. And I also mixed it up with the Bold Alphabet die set. So what I did here is I took a piece of watercolor paper and I die cut it using the Stitch Rectangle die. And then I added some Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink to the background to make it look like a coffee spill in the back. And then I went ahead and figured out where I was going to put the sentiment. And then I masked off the word coffee from the sentiment and stamped that along the bottom. And I stamped that in the Black Olive Your Next Stamp ink. And then I went ahead and lined up the Bold Alphabet dies using the letters to spell out the word coffee. I lined those up with a ruler and some foam tape, or not foam tape, some masking tape to hold them on, ran them through my Big Shot, and then I added a piece of plastic on the back side, filled it up with some sequins, and then I created a shaker card by adding some foam tape to the back of it. So the word coffee is just the shaker part. Then I went ahead and adhered the panel to a espresso colored card base. And then I used the Cool Tag 4. I used 2 of the tags in that to go ahead and stamp those out, and I stamped the chicks from the Coffee Chicks onto there, colored them in with my Zig markers. And then I used a piece of the new Crazy for Coffee pattern paper. I used that, cut that in a 1/4 inch strip, and then folded it around the tag to make it look like ribbon instead of using your traditional ribbon. This is a great way to add a pop of color. So instead of the card being all brown, I was able to bring in some of the pink from the paper with the color here of the mug. And then I added some of the coffee colored or the chocolate colored Enchanted Forest gumdrops around the card as well. So that's another way to use these Bold Alphabet die sets. You can use them to create a window instead of just cutting out the letters and gluing solid paper down on your project. So that's a peek at some of the new products coming, and some projects you can create with them. We hope you guys will enjoy this release. Remember to be sure to check out the 10 p.m. for our blog hop, and leave a comment below this video for a chance for you to win your very own Once in a Chameleon stamp set. All you have to do is leave a comment letting us know which product is your favorite from the release, and make sure you're a subscriber to the Your Next Stamp YouTube channel so you have a better chance of winning. So we hope you guys like the release, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.